Hi, I'm John Macnab, painter, oil paints. I'm here at Tlaquepaque in Sedona, Arizona. Fantastic place, so beautiful. And I'm working on a painting from a hike I took a few days ago. This particular rock formation is called Lizard Head, and there's a nice pathway leading up there, as there are many places in Sedona. There's so many beautiful places to visit, but this is one of my favorites. And yeah, I'm doing my best to do the place justice, which is not easy considering how beautiful it is. I think the painting's coming along. I've got some difficult choices to make coming up. I painted a lot when I was a kid, painted and drew all the time. And then I got to be a musician for a few years. And then I came back to painting in the mid-90s when I started doing portraits of dogs. And I love dogs, but landscapes are really my passion. And it's hard to find anywhere with more inspiring landscapes than Sedona. This is my artist signing day at Carre d'Artiste. And I'm having a great day meeting people, talking to people. And talking about my work actually makes me think more deeply about what I'm doing, which is cool. So I'm using palette knives. The things I like about palette knives are you can work really cleanly and make really clean colors because they're super easy to clean. You just wipe them off. And I don't need to use any solvents, which is nice. And you get really interesting textures, much different than a brush. And brushes are great, but it's a whole different thing. And I like doing it this way. There's just more character to the look, I think. But what I really like about painting is that there's a point where the painting takes on a life of its own. And at that point, instead of trying to build the painting, I'm responding to what's already on the canvas. Tweaking it here and there to get balance and harmony. But it's almost like it becomes its own thing that has nothing to do with me at some point. I paint what I see up to a point, and then after that point, I paint what I feel. And I paint what I feel the painting needs, rather than looking completely accurate.
Yeah.
There's no such thing, or it's very rare that out in the natural world you'll find a composition that doesn't need some tweaking. And I suppose the way that people tweak compositions is everybody does it differently, which is one of the great things about art. It's like you can basically do whatever you want on the canvas, and I don't like to slavishly copy what my subject matter. So I take it and interpret it and try to get the essence, the feel, without necessarily making the details right, because sometimes they're inconvenient or hard to read for the eye. It's called Cathedral Garden, and I called it that after I'd painted it because it kind of looks almost like an ornamental garden to me in some ways. But to those people that know Cathedral Rock, know that is a very small part of it, but it's kind of where most of the action is.